bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
Let's go! My face, sir! Hello and welcome to Nickel City X-Wing Game 3. This one between Team NJO and Team Havoc. It is the Draft League. This series very much up in the air. Here we go, representing Team NJO. It's Lou the Lunatic. And representing Team Havoc.
Cry havoc! And let slip the dogs of war!
It's Chris, aka Let the Wookiee Win. Betting is open. This is a salvage mission. This is a salvage mission. Currently, the score is 2-1 in favor of Team Havoc. 2-1. Yellow Jacket Pim says, that's my bio. Lou is his bio. The third Grievous of the night. So that's fun. Havoc going full heal and flying a Sloan Swarm. So I'm just going to come out and openly root for NJO because Sloan is my least favorite card in this game. If you're a sub, you got access to the NJO and Havoc. Yeah, you can put it. You can come in, talk if you want. Axel, thank you so much for the sub. Mike, we're going extended. This is an extended tournament. So as long as it's not banned and extended, it is allowed. Axel with the cry havoc. I'm not going to lie. I really like that intro. I'm happy I got inspired and did that. You should have seen my search for like, because like it's a Shakespeare line, right? So everyone who does it like softly, like, and with whispering breath the Caesar, blah, 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 blah. They'll say, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. And I finally found one where he was like, cry havoc, like angry about it. And I am joined now by team captain of Team NJO, Andrew Yellow Jacket Pim, exclamation point Pim, everybody. I introduced you, but I was muted for half the thing, so you probably didn't hear it. This is where you talk. Nope, put himself back on mute. Took himself off mute.
It's fine. I'm back.
Okay, now is he going to talk?
Yeah. I was gonna do an intro and I started to, and then it didn't pick up, so then I quit.
Okay.
Nickel City. I will say, if you guys are in the Orlando area and you're not busy on Saturday,
so this is why you wanted to commentate. You wanted to get your little promotion stuff in. I see what you're doing. I see what you're
Planning
doing.
Planning Phase Syndicate is running an event at FLGS Orlando. I am currently painting a prize for their event. I am very tired of painting a giant ship that is white. White sucks because I can't hide mistakes on white.
Right.
But it's gonna look sick. So you should come out. More importantly, we're here to watch Lou beat up. Let the Wookiee win. Let's go.
Now, Team Havoc is busting out Sloan, which, as far as I'm concerned, is like a chair in the wrestling world.
You can try hitting Lou with the chair. It won't matter. He can take that hit. He's gonna hit you right back even harder. Oh god, it's a Nash Windrider Sloan Swarm. What the hell is this? This is a war crime. This isn't a list. Not only is it okay, if you shoot me, I'm gonna give you 2 stress and rerolls. It's the you shoot me, yet Nash is gonna say no.
I don't straight up.
I'm not
die.
dead. Yeah, I'm not gone. I'm still gonna get to shoot you back because why would you want to enjoy playing this game?
This is absolute villain shit.
No kidding. I think Havoc is very much going for the heel, even though I think Team Fox has put out a very ruthless energy.
Mm-hmm.
That energy doesn't matter when you just roll up with Sloan Nash.
No, this is the most
honest.
dastardly thing I've ever seen.
Thank God Sloan is banned. The only upgrade
I
in the game
literally
that,
hate Sloan. I hate Sloan so much.
it is the only upgrade in the game that actively punishes your opponent for playing the game correctly.
Yeah. Well, that and Sienna.
Well, Sienna punishes you for playing the game correctly, not your opponent. But yes. Sienna is frustrating game design of like, I kind of like the theme, but then why would you make it this limiting and like bad?
Yeah.
The idea of getting something bad when your allies die or when you kill something is amusing, but just a stress on an interceptor is just a dead interceptor.
Right.
Like,
now, that said, prox mines are not going to trigger Sloan.
True. Prox mines are the big win here. I mean, if you're Lou, I have to imagine that your priority number 1 is Nash, right? You've got to get rid of him as quickly as possible.
Right.
I think having the target lock option on there, if Nash tries to go for like an early concussion missile, that could spell doom for him. Just because, again, intercept with a lock, no green tokens unless you coordinate, doesn't seem to be the best. But
no, this is not Crispy. This is the opposite of Crispy.
It's Ladasha. Brutally murdered by Crispy, which is why they had to change their name to Ladasha.
What?
You remember that? L-A, Ladasha.
They're talking about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Chris Patrick. Yes, I dropped out of college to play X-Wing. I'm doing pretty well. I won Kyber and the GSP event, and I'm on the worst team in Group D for XTC.
The Pirates having it that hard?
Now, Crispy's on Team Austria. Pirates are 1-1 with England right now. I've got my match tomorrow. I'm nervous about it.
Who won the Ollie's match earlier?
Ollie beat Tom. It was a tough match to watch. Like, it was just brutal for Tom. He kept he lost all the consequential road rolls. He had some bad luck in key opportune times. Tom played well. I know he was super nervous about that game and felt bad afterwards. I don't want to talk badly of him. He's a really great dude, but he just didn't quite eke out a win today. But could have gone both ways. So I think he should be proud of that matchup though. And that was over on Nabi's stream.
Round 2, here we come.
I gotta tell you about Nicholas Buddha, because Buddha just brought up Nicholas. He's our scum player.
Uh-huh.
He is flying Koshka, the Mandalorian, and Dengar.
Okay, sounds deadly.
It is. He played his first match within like an hour of pairings. He was like, I don't need time to prep. On our like matchup, because when you do like a team event, and sometimes you get spreadsheets of like, here's all the opponent's list, which ones are you feeling? Oh, Q9, not Mando, excuse me, yes. But you have a spreadsheet of like feel how comfortable you are against each list. Our first week, he put like 9 out of 10 comfort level, like odds of winning 90% for me on every single matchup. That dude has so much confidence in that list. It's crazy. He was just walking in being like, yeah, I'm going to win. And there's nothing you can do about it. And just is so confident in it. And I think he's said right now he's like 10-1 with that list, which I don't understand because he plays super high level opponents and is crushing them. But that's a list that I could never fly. I just don't have the faith to fly 2 medium bases and a large base.
Right.
I guess if it's Dengar with Protorps, it's easier, but still, it's like, oof, man. Dude's just rolling in, like, he's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
Talking about
We're
Nicholas.
talking about Nicholas God on the Pirates team. He's a German player, I think. He's either German or Austrian. Although maybe I'm thinking of Ernie. I don't know. He's a European player. He's very good. But anyways, back to the game at hand here. This is an XTC. This is even more important than XTC.
Oh, this is the most important tournament in the history of tournaments. That I still.
I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this to become like a recurring thing. Like seasons. I might be pulling. You might be right, Josh. I have Ernie. I mix up Ernie and Nicholas. I mix those two gentlemen up, unfortunately. But we've got a lot of English people on our team, so I'm usually I can just say English. Although I guess that's wrong. It would be British, right? Is British like anyone from the UK, but English is specifically England? Yes, that's correct.
Well, the UK gets like 7 teams, and the US has to choose from a landmass that's way bigger.
Yeah.
And pretty much any other country in this tournament. I guess Canada is Canada technically bigger than the US, and as far as
by mass, yes. By population, no.
Yeah, like come on.
So it depends on how you view it, but yes, I did bring that up and got severely ridiculed for it because, of course, but England is not Wales, and Wales is not Ireland. How dare you? And it's like,
motherfucker,
man,
New York ain't Florida.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, all right, whatever. It's just, it just goes back to this whole English conceit of they're the most important country in the world.
I too like to live in the 1600s.
Yeah. Wales and Scotland do not represent the views of the English. And it's like, all right, man, who cares? Northern Ireland is UK, but not British. True. That is, actually, I think Ireland is part of the British Isles still, so I think you could still call them British, but
Ireland is in the UK. Ireland is not.
I may also get my ass beat if I said an Irish person was British. So.
Well, your opposing captain is in the chat. Crispy says, "Cry havoc."
All right, we know he's not doing homework.
Well, why would he? He's dropped out of school.
Exactly. I said he should come to the planning phase event this weekend, and he said, I've got a family vacation in Colorado. And I said, who cares about Colorado? And for some reason, he's still going.
I don't understand why he would listen to you at all. You're the enemy.
Yeah, but I'm not like Catherine. We're frenemies.
I don't know. What do you expect from someone who team orders them to fly a Sloan Swarm?
No kidding. If my captain told me to fly a Sloan Swarm, I'm mutinying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you demand a trade.
Yep, I'm not playing under these conditions. I've got to go somewhere else. Now that's my question. Do we see you think we see Team Korg Federation go for any trades here? After this kind of poor first round showing, They're trying to make a move.
Who is? Do you have anyone on the block?
Me? Not personally, but I'll entertain offers for everyone except Sandy. Sandy's my ringer.
Sandy's your untouchable?
I think so. I think Sandy's got, Sandy's too good. Lou, I gotta say, I love Lou. I think he's fantastic. But if
for the
he
right
can't,
price.
If he can't beat the Sloan Swarm, I mean, we'll see. You know, we don't want to let the bad guys win here. We want to let the good guys win. But being it is a Nash Sloan Swarm, maybe we cut him a little bit of slack.
Man, this is going to be a salvage pickup for Lou. Dr. Weston in the chat. He's team NJO.
Weston lost a heartbreaker. He fought well.
So he's not available via trade, or?
You know, I'll let Weston decide. If Weston thinks that maybe New Jedi Order isn't for him, then you know, we can talk about it. But I like to keep Weston. I still have faith in Weston. One showing does not make the entire event. I like Lou going for these salvage crates right now. You know that, I mean, killing these ties is going to be a punishment in certain ways, so you don't want to exert all your energy trying to kill them. Having some backup ways of scoring here with these crates is going to be good. I'm not in love with where Nash is facing right now. I gotta say, I'm not. He's taking a broadside from at least one bombardment drone. Maybe Cad Bane's hitting him, depending on what Cad ends up. I have to imagine Cad's going straight here. I don't think he could bank and not hit bombardment drone, but
Well, Rack is definitely just going forward to get max coverage.
yo, I don't care about Rack right now. Honestly, if I'm Lou, there's no way, like, Rack is the least of my worries. Rack is going to have the shot. It's going to hurt. There's nothing I can do about it, right? So I got to try to see what I can deal with. And that, to me, is Nash, and some of these TIE fighters is who you try to deal with first. I think it's especially just a focused Nash. I think you go all in on that. I don't love the stress on Grievous already. I guess if you get range, it's not bad, but
I don't hate
Sloan-
that direction with it.
Sloan's still going to be active, right? What's the range on Sloan?
0 to
Any
3.
friendly
That's
ship
why
0 to
that card
3.
sucks.
Yeah, that's so pretty much infinite range you put on a big ship.
I would love to see the boost focus here.
Yeah, that I would be super into, especially if you can catch. Oh yeah, here it goes. Oh, with a roll. Interesting.
I don't know if I love that.
I think you're clipping Nash there. I think that's what you're trying to do here. The only thing I hate with that is that means you're not launching with the bombardment drone next turn.
Right.
Unless you think you can hit Valen.
Let's see what's on this Cad Bane, because it's still not in the overlay.
I can't
Tractor
believe that.
beam, heavy laser cannon, electro trap missiles, false transponders. Okay.
And Notorious. Don't forget Notorious. We got that.
Yeah, I mean, Sloan is like a forever notorious.
Yeah, you know. I wanna be forever notorious. Is Rack even the first target? No, Rack isn't even on my radar. We do see Rack coordinating.
Wow.
Great, awesome, love it.
Wow. The coordinate to
All right.
Rack.
Now I said Rack wasn't on my radar. However, if I've got Bullseye on Rack with Cad Bane, just go for it. Rack isn't reinforced. Are we getting a Discord launch out of blue, maybe? Discords could also be pretty big. If you get kills with Discords, that does not trigger Sloan.
Yeah.
These buzz droids.
If you could hit Rack with the Discord.
Oh, then it's going to be there all game. Yeah.
Super good.
Looks like we're going to go for Wampa here. I don't hate that. It's the guaranteed. You get one on early. Now all of a sudden, Wampa's taking a crit unless you waste a shot. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Obviously, doesn't turn Wampa's ability off, but that's okay. Rack has no mods other than Sloan, so I have to imagine we're shooting either. Well, yeah, I guess both targets are stressed, so you get to reroll either way. The fact that Sloan also gives rerolls and not just stress is so everything about Sloan is dumb. Just everything about it.
Literally everything about Sloan sucks. 2 hits.
About average from what you expect. Definitely spend that here.
Grievous spends the focus.
Does not give anything up early.
You shoot Wampa, right?
Yeah, now that you've lost Nash, you've got to shoot Wampa. I mean, I don't know. I think I still engage with CAD first and see if you get heavy laser cannon that that decimator. I don't think you're gonna have arc for that, but Jingo is just out of range for CAD. That's big if you're Lou right now. CAD gets to keep his focus. Rack with Hotshot. Oh yeah, Hotshot is on Rack. Weird. What a fascinating upgrade.
2v2 blank skis.
Gets the reroll with the stress from Sloan. That's what you want right there. Oh, Notorious going off on the Jingoist. You get 2 charges, may as well use one.
Well, if you got the heavy laser cannon lined up on that,
Ah, that's true.
you're probably not killing it, right? But you can.
I mean, 4 on 2, that's not bad. With a reroll, your odds are not terrible on that to kill with 3 health, but you almost wish they had Dead Man Switch instead of Contraband.
Spends the focus for 2. And they're both gonna go.
Ooh. Hate that. Yeah, probably shooting Wampa here.
Yeah.
Trigger that charge. Don't let Wampa shoot you back.
And then try to get 2 on Wampa. Get that crit in. Get the kill. Don't have to get. If you get
it's the kill, or you force the range 0 shot maybe. But either way, it's one less thing to worry about. Yep, going into Wampa.
2 hits.
There you go.
Perfect. Oh wait, no, he has a focus. Never mind.
Well, you force the focus spend. Wampa's rolling 1 fewer. Wampa would have had 3 dice with a focus and a reroll. Not bad.
You have a heavy laser cannon into the
you got
ISB
on Rack
Jingo
and the ISB.
I go into the ISB again.
The only reason I don't love the ISB is just because you're going to get the double stress, and he's already stressed. So you're talking about 3 right there.
I just don't think you're going to kill it. I think you get it down. You don't get to kill it.
Yeah.
And you get the reroll with Notorious.
Yeah, it looks like we are going into the... Oh, yeah, that's 4 hits right there. You need double paint for the ISB.
Okay, that's a kill.
Greg, what were you saying? And here's where Sloan comes into play. The upgrade that says, oh, you played the game correctly? No, you did not. Take 2 stress tokens in addition to your 1 stress token.
Simultaneous fire. Oh, wait, no, you already shot.
Okay. You already shot, yeah.
Hypnotize Valen Rudor. I do not know what Valen Rudor does. He just
if someone else... For some reason. If someone else gets shot at range 0 to 1, or actually if anyone gets shot at range 0 to 1, he gets to take a free action.
Okay.
So it triggers for himself too, but his friend got shot at, he gets to take a focus. It is okay. That's the best way I can describe Valen Rudor.
So 3
He's
dice here
okay.
with a reroll.
Yeah. Yeah, Valen not having a mod slot is a real feels bad moment. I think all the ties are worth 2 points, Axel. I mean, if it's a 2-point tie, I mean, honestly, every 2-point chip in the game is probably worth it. But especially the TIE fighters.
Hit crit, gets the reroll.
Converts. Oh, brutal.
You should have to spend a stress to take.
So we're using Notorious here. Yeah, spend distress to reroll.
Yeah.
I don't hate that idea. Fuel leak on Cad Bane. Cad is 1 away from being halved. Probably not loving that.
And it also doesn't matter. Half points means nothing in this one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like I think the ISB should be 3 points, Axel. I agree. But I'm saying, like, every TIE fighter at 2 points is great. Also, Cad did not take his post-destruction action because he is stressed.
I think the
Oh, he could.
even while
stressed. Yeah, he could do that. That may have been worth it, but
that would have been awesome to get the boost, get out of the shot,
yeah,
and then open up the forward proxy.
it's a red boost though, so it would be 4 4 stress on him.
I mean, at this point, you're not getting unstressed anyway.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, I think he may still have room for proxy next turn.
Does
going to
he
be
have
tight.
delayed fuses?
No, I think you can hit Valen. It's a one base length is like half of Cad, and then the proxy's like 1.5 base length, which should be enough to hit Valen. If you fail and hit Cad, it's going to be a real bummer, but I'm like 90% certain you can still proxy Valen here. Going
One
into
hit
Sloan.
into Rack. Rack
Or
gets
Rack.
to roll.
Rack, Sloan, same.
Hey, I didn't build this. This is all of the other Chris's map. You all were encouraging the Rack. Don't try to hide this.
Greg with that insider info showing that indeed Crispy was cheering on the worst upgrade in the game.
Okay. Valen can just roll for 2 hits into a range 3 obstructed.
Yeah, Valen used his ability again after someone got shot at. Oh! You gotta focus. You absolutely spend that focus. Do not save the focus.
Nah, save the focus. Full violence.
Spend it while you got it. I'm telling you, man. Spend it while you got it. There you go. Valen has gone through his entire action bar. Great success. Yeah.
Taking one?
Squad leader Valen was always so amusing to play. Of like, well, he can just coordinate now. Wasn't necessarily good. It was amusing though.
Shooting Wampa for 1. Just trying to get something in and maybe get that crit. Not today.
Survey says no. I don't believe blue has shot yet.
Nope.
Yeah, the blue was the last one.
Wampa's at range 2. Valen range 1. Again, going into Wampa.
The strain is almost makes me wonder if you shoot Valen.
2 hits.
Hey, 1 goes through. Oh, elusive. Nope.
Ooh. The direct would do it.
Could do it. Nash, I mean, you shoot the guy in front of you, right? He's got to stress.
Yeah, you get the
Forward
reroll, you get
dice.
the extra die, you're focused. You didn't spend your focus on
Yeah,
defense
you saved it
this
for a reason, right? Let's just murder a droid. He's got
There it
one
is,
calculate.
4v2. One reroll.
Ooh. Here we go. Little sub-average roll there. But it makes it 3. Pretty good. Hoping for 1 squiggle. Alright. Squiggle obtained. Now, when you've got a Discord carrying Vulture, if you get the Discords off, do you consider that Vulture's job done?
Yeah, pretty much. Wampa will need to take a crit at the end here. Or after he gets to shoot.
If Wampa dies, you could actually boost with CAD. Which I think would actually be kind of amusing. Getting a nice little flank here. But it's a big if. I mean, we're shooting Grievous, right?
I think I'd try to shoot green, honestly, and see if I can't sneak a crit through.
Oh, drop a crate?
Yeah.
Not bad. You could still shoot those buzz droids if you're worried about the direct. You could choose the range. Oh, he's doing it.
Range 0
Range
buzz
0.
droid. For
Yeah,
one.
could do it.
Buzz droids.
Come on, squiggle.
They only get
Nope.
one?
They only get 1 now. They routed it to be 1 agility. Buzz droids were 2 OP at 3 agility, so it is 1 agility.
Oh, good job by Wampa.
I don't necessarily disagree with making them 1 agility either, because you're still wasting a shot if you're shooting him. Right, it's a shot that you're not taking on your opponent, so I think it's still worth it at that price point. They definitely just feel a little bit worse, though. So they die a lot easier. End of the round, we get some crate scoring on one side. I'm not sure if Team Havoc knows what objectives are, because they are not scoring anything here.
So 4-0 Lou after that round.
Five more rounds of that, Lou. That's all you got to do. You're 1/5 of the way there. Question is, can you make it 5 more rounds? So right now, Cad's just kind of hoping for destruction to get actions again, right? Like, that's the only way you're ever going to be able to do anything with him.
Yeah, it's literally the only time you'll ever be able to do anything.
But this turn, I think we're going to see that chaff go out. The 3-bank shaft is definitely hitting rack. It may hit one of those TIE fighters. And at the rate you're going with CAD, you've got, you're close to half. I think you use it before you lose it, sort of thing. You've already got a sneaky damage into Nash here. That's pretty good. I don't love where this yellow bombardment drone is because I think you're forced to kind of sit on that debris, or you're taking the stress
Yeah.
from it. And
I
sitting on
think
that
the one banks
debris,
are red on them too, right? So you have to stress yourself to get on the debris.
you've got a one straight on those, don't they?
Yeah.
The vultures don't have a one straight, but those do, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you can
do.
one straight. Yeah, you can one straight round on that. But of course, if you one straight on that, I think it's unlikely you get a shot. You certainly won't be in range for your prox mines, which is what you really want right now. But I will say, Chris over here did a good job of getting out of the bombardment drone's prox mine
I
threat.
really don't think that would have hit him anyway, but why risk it?
Yeah. Do you think we see a two bank in with Grievous, or does he try to run? I mean, I guess if you try to run, you're doing a two straight. That's probably the only option you've got.
The thing is, if you two bank and you take the red focus, you're literally just giving them more.
Yeah. And Grievous is not in a great spot. I like where these Vulture Droids are. I think they can kind of go up the works pretty well. I think the red bombardment drone is a really nice 2 hard here, which is blue. Or, yeah, it is blue, yes. Okay, cool. Using the stress to be on top of an obstacle should be an advanced maneuver. I don't know about that.
If
They're
it
not
was
that good.
better, if it like actually ever worked well, I'd be
Yeah,
with
I
you.
mean, they're pretty predictable. I don't think they're that good that they need to be an advanced maneuver. I think that's their trick, right? That's like the one trick of the vulture droids and bombardment drones, or the hyenas rather. They've got some decent loadout options, but like their whole shtick is sitting on top of a rock and not playing the game. Making it advanced is lame. So Red is going first. Lou will be making the first move here. System phase, Nash gets the first option if he wants to barrel roll or boost.
I think he can probably only boost if he wants it.
He could roll right, maybe? Oh, that's tight, actually, looking at that now. Yeah, he'd have to boost. You'd have to bank boost in front of blue drone, right?
Here is the chaff.
Yep, use it or lose it, chaff. Coming in. Lands directly on top of Rack. So it's only going to be hitting Rack here. Does not quite reach Valen. I think you're okay with that. Give
So
Rack the
Rack
jam.
gets a jam and has to roll for stress, right?
Yeah, I think you're okay with that if you're Lou here. I think getting the guaranteed no reinforce, so no Rack ability, plus maybe another stress seems pretty good. Yeah, that hit Crispy. Hits just Rack, does not quite reach Valen. Tight though. Does get the stress. Yeah, there's not bad odds of Rack still being stuck there next turn. Rack's about to really hit a traffic jam here.
Wampa, the first move. 5 forward. I assume this is for a claim. Yep.
Wampa decides they don't want to party. Too much heat over there. Lou put on a blindfold. He took the blindfold off.
Nash, 2 banks. I think that's a great spot to be, honestly.
You're going for the kill right there on Grievous. You're trying to
Yeah.
set up the box. I don't think there's any way in which Rack does not get in which Nash does not get a shot on Grievous this turn. Much as I hate to say it.
Like that a lot.
Just try to get in there. Don't let Rack get off the chaff cloud. Try to keep him stuck on it. Maybe get a shot into a TIE fighter if you're lucky. Probably not, though.
Pretty safe to stress yourself there.
Yeah. Yep. Predictable too hard from the bombardment drone. Probably just a double calculate. I don't think there's anything else worth your while right now. I guess you could pick that up. He is going to. I don't hate that. You've got beef, and you're not the focus of attack here.
Nope. And I don't think you can get procs into Nash because
I think your best hope is to hit one on Valen if Valen gets in front of you.
yeah.
But Valen can still do that barrel roll thing, so you've got to. I think right now you've just got to be patient with those procs mines.
Yeah, so Nash is going to get to sensitive control before you get to drop, so he'll just barrel roll
Yep.
away or boost.
Unless you can just tie him in somewhere.
Right.
Box him in, don't let him boost or barrel roll out. But ooh,
Valen,
Nash. Now Valen, excuse me, go on the debris.
just YOLO?
I know if you YOLO, I'm going faster, right? A little slow to YOLO. Won't be punished that badly for it. Still gets the stress, still doesn't get a shot, but Cad Bane. One bank.
And gets rid of 1 stress out of 1,000.
You got 2 stress. Yeah, this is where you wish you had Corcella. Corcella is the ultimate node of Sloan. Do a blue, clear all stress. I guess Sloan is also a counter to Fen Rao shuttle. Not a thing I thought I was going to say, but
Yeah, who would?
yeah. I don't think Fen shuttle would ever be relevant again, but here we are. There's probably nothing you can do right now if you're Grievous. I'm just taking the focus, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can roll to the left, which is really what you want to do. I think that bacon is really blocking you there.
Jingoist?
Contraband 3K? Contraband 4K. Ooh. Yep. Block Rack back onto the chaff cloud. Rolls for the stress once again. Does not receive it? Does receive it? No, it's just
Does
a hit.
not
Crit,
receive
right?
it.
Okay.
We'll get a second jam, though. That's fun.
Yeah. Is this a turn to lay in the rack? You've got, I think, 6 shots on him. 5 shots, rather. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got so if you end up on the obstacle, you still have to roll again.
Yeah,
It's
so
only
he
if
didn't
you
move through it again. So
Yeah.
like the difference is like see Valen there. Valen's gonna move through it again, so he's gonna be fine. But Rack didn't move through it, landed on it again.
Yeah, you've got to clear it. If you don't clear it, you still suffer the effects. Yes. How do you feel about that? You can still shoot on a chaff cloud and a spare parts canister, or a
That's fine.
rig cargo chute. Rousing endorsement of that rule.
He's going to Grievous, right?
Yeah. It's range 1. You don't get any Sloan, but you still get 4 dice.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, if you range 0, it's 3 on that. So
If you don't
I
have
guess
mods, going most dice is the best shot.
Yep, more dice the better. Come on, guys, it's fun AMG wing. More dice, more fun.
Oh, this is a chance
Buzz
of
droids
hitting,
first.
but I don't think you can fit it.
It would do a flat. You can fit it out the back if you wanted to.
But it'll just leave.
So your options right now are it doesn't fit and it explodes and does a damage to Rack, or you put it on the back and it maybe gets a crit through at the end of the turn.
I think try
that's
to
the
put it
better
on the
option.
front. I don't think it works.
Yeah, put that on the back and get the crit.
Right.
I'll just be a damage into Rack. Unless they're saying I wanted to see if it fit, and I'm putting it on the back.
I mean, he has to put it on the back. You can't just have it explode. It has to go on the back now.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair
It
enough.
only explodes if you can't put it on the front or back.
I see. I haven't played with Buzz Droids nearly enough to know. Buzz Droids are that upgrade that my opponent just tells me what they do, and I say, okay.
That's a beautiful roll from Rack. Hit crit into Grievous.
Yeah. That is a guaranteed crit, which means at least, at worst, it's an Impervium charge going away. Yep. Spend to not die.
Grievous.
Can we Impervium? We can Impervium.
That's
See you
an
later.
Impervium charge. I love Impervium.
It is so good.
So fucking good.
I still have questions of if it should be 0 points, but regardless, it is a fun upgrade if you're playing the Bulbasaur.
Grievous, range 1 into Rack.
See if you can strip some shields here. Yeah,
3 down.
you can strip some shields here. Yeah, Grievous
Bad
is taking the
thing.
strain. Nothing you can do. Saving the focus would have been bad, though. Obviously, you need to live. You almost wish it was range 2 bullseye just for the laser cannon, but
Yeah. 2 crits, but Rack does get 1 because this is obstructed.
ooh, that's a crit under the shields. Structural damage. Oh
Oh,
no!
go, nah, not structural damage.
My 0 agility ship. No.
No! Anything but structural! Yeah, so Grievous takes a strain.
The nice thing is you get Soulless 1 reroll on Grievous at the very least. It's not like it's gonna be a huge difference, but it's still worth it. I don't know what you're debating here if you're the Jingoist. I mean, this is an easy shoot. Like, shoot the guy in front of you, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Nash and Jingo Grievous should die. I think that's reasonable.
Looks like he didn't do the Jingoist type thing.
Huh? Missed opportunity. Solus 1 says you get to reroll. Oh, you don't get to change it. You get to reroll. Nope. 2 going to the hole. Down on 3, I believe. Yeah. You need Nash to deal 3. He still gets a reroll off that. It's not impossible. Not impossible. Grievous lives here.
Range 0 shot here.
Yeah. Keep taking what you can. That's 2 more into Rack. Rack down to 9, actually, not 10.
Just 9 left on Rack. That's
Just
it.
9. That's super weak. I always forget that Decimator has 16 health.
Yeah,
Insane.
So crazy.
Same
One
numbers,
more?
but yeah, keep going. You can choose unobstructed. And of course, with the structural damage, you're not getting anything. Here comes a hit crit. Fuel leak is really what you want. Fuel leak or direct here. Both would be awesome.
Panicked.
Huh. Sloane getting a taste of her own medicine.
Sloane should give you rerolls.
I would be down for that. As an errata to make Sloane better.
Oh, you shoot Nash here, right? And try to pull that focus.
You try to save. I mean, yeah, you've got to try to save Grievous. It's 4 dice. Or 3 dice, excuse me. It's 3 dice here. There's a good chance you have to either force Nash to spend it, or maybe Nash dies.
If Nash dies here.
Nash will still be able to shoot with the
Hit crit.
ability, but... Oh, do you risk
You've already
the crit?
taken one on Rat. You have to.
Yeah, you've got to spend that. So you've got 4 unmodded going into Grievous, who gets 1 reroll. So I mean, it's not impossible that Grievous makes it out of this one. Surprisingly, Minister Tua is not an action. Yes, it is a red action. Sorry, it is indeed a red action. So you can't Minister Tua here, unless you just obliterate a lot of things.
Hit, crit. So you need you need some luck here. You need to see some squiggles. That's not a squiggle. 1 reroll. All right. Well, that crit. If it's a ship crit, Grievous.
Yeah,
lives.
you're praying for a direct. Yeah, Lou's doing that math in his head too. Like, okay, what do we got? Show me ship. Oh, I'm making it big. Show me ship.
It's a ship.
Yeah! Impervium.
Impervium.
He's alive. General Grievous lives. I would say that strain would have made a big difference, but against the Jingoist, he didn't roll any evades anyways, so.
Right.
Luckily, if you watch this game back later, Chris, the miss trigger did not have that big of an impact.
And the crit into Rack for the Buzz Droid is Damage Sensor Array. Which is actually kind of a big deal if you didn't have 1,000 stresses on them.
Yeah, you've got 3 stress. Sensor Array means nothing to you. Great, I can't do things I already couldn't do. Awesome.
All right, Rack's down to 5, which is nice. And there is 3 more points. So
Loot
7
Pretty
to
good
1.
lead. Yeah, I mean, Lou's feeling good right now.
I don't think he's feeling that good with Grievous on the ropes.
No,
Cad
I mean,
also injured.
Cad also going to go over that Shaft Cloud next turn
Yeah.
is a bummer. However, everything else that's going on, you know, Rack could die pretty easily. Rack's only at 5 health. I mean, that's a couple of Ultra Droid shots against Rack, and you can get him out. And that's a good 8 points for you. That's a big swing. You're probably losing Grievous, but that also means that Chris has to commit resources into chasing Grievous, who I think is going to hard turn out. I don't think Grievous has any other options other than just trying to skedaddle. But Grievous living there wasn't that improbable. Like, I don't think it's super likely, but it's not also that unlikely.
Let's also see if Chris remembers that he's gotta sensitive control Nash or gonna die.
Yeah.
To a prox.
Well, he could. I mean, he could roll double blanks. He's only got 1 damage card. That
True.
prox could sort of whiff, but you've got to assume the average is 1 damage from the standard 1 damage and then 1 damage from the roll. So you've got to move him. That's not a risk you can take at this point. Plus, losing Nash in the system phase would be absolutely brutal. Nash's ability does not protect you against that. You would be SOL. Say I'm not in love with Nash's loadout. I don't like. Not a huge fan of munitions on interceptors. I know
I
some
don't think
have the
Ty should
option.
get to take them at all. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think some, like, having a few of them have munitions options is okay. I'm glad it's not like a standard, right? Like, it's not all ties can take a missile or something.
Right.
But it does feel weird of like, yeah,
I
didn't
don't
get
mind like
torpedo.
the Jingoist and
Moth.
Moff Gideon having like an illicit slot. But like just the tie itself shouldn't be able to carry missiles. Like it's not that type of fighter.
Yeah,
That's
but even
just,
an
like,
old
that's just part of canon to me, you know, like that's
But
why tie bombers exist.
in the TIE Fighter games, though, you could play. I mean, you could still. You had missions where you had missiles on your tie, didn't you? Am I crazy?
If you had the defender, the bomber, or the gunboat.
I thought the standard tie had a few missions where it had like a payload, or not a payload, excuse me, a munition.
I don't think so. I think you could equip beams.
Okay.
In the end game. Basically, like tractor beam weapons on it.
No, so give it a cannon slot and call it a day.
Don't give it anything. It should. You shouldn't get anything on them. They're too cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of the two. Well, I don't think any of the 2-pointers have a munition right now, and that's where it should stay. The 3-pointers having a munition is, even though maybe cannon wise is a little of a bummer. I don't think it's that bad gameplay wise, but. Equip memes.
Gotta equip good couple memes.
Who doesn't want to equip a good meme? Never leave home without a good meme. So I said in chat earlier, we had a pretty bad storm here a couple hours ago. Lost power for a little bit. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with my power company. They got it back online in like 15 minutes. It was pretty quick.
Okay, that's good.
So I was pretty happy. Orlinsky, I am actually running the side, or hoping to run the side events at Nova this year. So I will be there. Greg is going to be there helping me out. He's already said he's going to be judging for us.
Yep.
So Greg will be a Nova. I'll be a Nova.
We're all going to Nova.
There's a
We're
pretty good chance.
all gonna fuck
Pretty good chance my wife will be a
around
Nova.
Northern Virginia.
But
A tornado hit near Ottawa? Goddamn. I didn't know Ottawa got tornadoes. The city's bad enough. Am I right, everybody?
got him.
That's fucking Canadian. Fuck Ottawa. Greg is a judge. Can you fucking not? Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Here goes the road roll.
It's our capital, man. Yeah. How embarrassing.
I know so little about Canada. But you know what I know even less about?
But
How the fucking English parliamentary system works.
I do not
seeing-
understand that government just changes whenever the fuck they want it to.
Yeah, it's like
so
all
crazy.
all of these people resigned, so now there has to be a new election. And it's like, what do you mean there has
What
to be a
is-
new election?
What goes on over there? It makes no sense.
Yeah, the prime minister was like, I don't really want to have a new election, so until he says he wants one, there isn't one? What?
Why would he ever be like, I want one? Get out of here. And the same thing fucking happened in Canada. Trudeau was like, you know what? You know what we haven't done in a couple of years? Let's just have an election, everybody. And they're all
It's
cool
so
with it.
bizarre. It's
It's
like, yeah, all right,
crazy.
this seems like a good time to do it. Yeah, the entire government. Well, after the first few, he was kind of like, well, maybe we'll have an election in a few months, you know. We'll talk about it then. But then after everyone else started resigning, he's like, all right, fine. Yeah, America makes sense. Rich people get everything. The only reason anything ever happens in America is some rich guy wanted it to. Or didn't
Yeah.
want it to.
Yeah, but that makes sense, right? Like Buddha said, that you get it. Like it's not, you're not confused by that.
Takes a stress token for what? Oh, the sensitive control boost. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought it was a move. Yep.
Jamo says it's more complicated than that. No, it's not.
Do you try to drop one on Valen here?
You can't. It goes past.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it goes past, but if he turns to the left, you may hit him.
He just
He doesn't
why would
turn to
he
the
ever
left.
turn to the left.
Yeah. It has rules that can be prepared for and predicted. I forgot the bomber.
There is the 3K.
What does he mean I forgot the bomber? Confused. America explained. Become rich and you keep getting what you want. True.
Yeah, it's exactly how America works.
Yeah.
Simple, concise. Oh, that is
Oh.
a red maneuver on a stress. It's a 2 white forward.
Ooh. That's what he meant by I forgot the bomber. Here we go. No shedding that stress token. You are going to 2 straight, buddy. Valen getting off the debris.
And will
Shedding that
not
stress.
Suffer it again.
Feeling kind of useless. I mean, anything you do here just doesn't matter. So I guess take an evade. Unless you can barrel roll and try to do like a 1 hard back in next turn. But I think the more likely option is a K turn.
I would barrel roll to the right.
Nope. Try to barrel
Tries
left.
the left. So he thinks there's a turn in coming from. Oh, this. So if you're the bomber, you don't attack, right? So you don't give him the action to bail. Oh, he already barrel rolled. You can attack. And then just proxy.
Yeah, he failed the barrel roll action. He cannot
Yeah.
barrel roll. Yep. I do wish we had congressional brawls like in Mexico. I don't. I don't want to see a bunch of these old idiots fighting each other.
That's
So
exactly.
sad.
That's 100% what I want to happen. Are you kidding me? You don't want to see that? I want to see that exclusively.
I mean, I would
I
love to
want
watch Mitch. I would love to see
I
Mitch
want
McConnell get, like,
C-SPAN and
sucker punched.
WWE Network to be completely unrecognizable.
Oh man, you wish you rotated here. That's for sure.
Yeah, sure does.
There, I don't know. I think it would just be sad. It would just be like, it would just be depressing watching these people fight each other.
It'd be like bum fights, but with rich old people. I'd be so into it.
Mitch versus Schiff, 15 rounds. I don't think those guys could last 15 seconds. Either one of them.
Schiff could go 3 rounds. Mitch wouldn't even. He'd get lost on his way to the ring.
No gloves or head protection. Oh man, brutal. I'm not sure I love that move by the bombardment drone here. I think you're missing.
I think I do.
I don't know. You're missing Rack. I'd like to see more guns on Rack right now.
I think he's trying to clear out for Sloop from
Grievous?
Yeah.
Do you take your red calculate?
I don't think I do.
I mean, I don't hate it. You're just too hard next turn, anyways.
Yeah, you're just.
It's kind of free.
You're giving the Jingoist a pretty big banger.
You are, but this is gonna be a self bump, unfortunately. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
So roll for the damage. Yeah, that was just right in the middle, right in the thick of it. I think he wanted the bombardment drone a little bit over.
No damage. Okay.
I mean, if all the senators and congressmen were going to fight, who do you think is coming out of that fight okay? Ted Lieu from like Illinois, I think. He's a former vet. He seems pretty young, pretty fit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of all the vets in Congress, like Crenshaw, even though he's
Tammy
a fucking
Duckworth.
prick.
Tammy Duckworth has a prosthetic leg, so that may be a negative or a positive, depending on your outlook.
I bet Cory Booker can fight.
He's a tall guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's tall and he's dating Rosario Dawson. So you're not telling me that he's never had to like.
That's
fight
right.
before?
He is dating Rosario Dawson. That's such a weird thing that like exists in my brain. All right, well, hey, no stress for Cad Bane. He does get the jam.
Is there a chance that Cad Bane
Ted Lewis chair force
like ends up doing actions again someday?
I mean, next turn, 2 bank looked pretty good. Pretty good. General Grievous has a banger into Valen right now.
Yeah, I was really thinking that was going to be a sloop to put more into Rack.
I don't think you could fit it. I don't know. It was. I guess you could. Yeah, it's a 3 bank, so you could fit it for sure.
Booker's from Jersey. He's got hands for sure. Sure.
I wish I
I
was.
think Ted Cruz would probably survive just because no one wants to touch him.
You know, wasn't it Lindsey Graham who said that you could shoot Ted Cruz on the Senate floor and none of the senators would testify against you?
Yeah. Oh, Rack!
Rack gets
attack!
to move.
Jack!
I am very surprised Rack got to move there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great job by Rack.
Definitely disappointed by that, but at least no actions. He's still going to get at least a reroll on all of your ships. But Rack doing all right, I suppose. He slips the noose, indeed. Desi's can move. I mean, large bases in general move quicker than people give them credit for. Three straight blue. That's not bad. The one hard on those always throws me off.
Take your pick, Rack.
Now, if you choose DFS, he's not stressed, but you can try to slip a crit in. Or I guess the bombardment drone, you can try to slip a crit in, start chipping away this point advantage. You lose got 3 crates. Killing Cad would be awesome. It's unlikely, so yeah, I try to go into that for... Try to strip a crate off, see what you can do. Bunch of eyes.
Oh.
My kingdom for a focus. Rack takes a proxy next turn. I don't know.
I think so.
I think it's going to clip his corner. Dauntless. He didn't partially execute a maneuver. I don't know why they're pinging this. Oh, hotshot gunner. So the defender has to remove a calculate token.
Okay.
Do we see the ISB remember the ability this time? Oh. Chris is reading the card. Giving a deplete to the bombardment drone, trying to stay alive here. Gonna shoot into the separatist drone. 3 dice and a reroll, not 4 dice. There you go. Try it again. Got the reroll. Does not convert. Blue is living on 1, so you need 2 paint. Oh, close. Hey, you know what can happen though? Cad Bane can take an action.
Well, he's jammed, so what good action
Barrel
do you
roll.
want?
Get closer to Nash.
Ooh, you can barrel roll into a shot on Nash.
Yeah, it's not obstructed. It's free. Does Lou remember Cad's ability? Come on, Lou. You can do it, buddy.
Man, his 4s haven't gone yet. This is absolutely...
Yeah, this is the play. You could cloak as well if you thought you were in danger of dying, but you're not, so... Yes. Here goes. The barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Cool.
Gonna link it to the focus, which is stupid.
So he has to. You can't barrel roll without linking it. That ship does not have a barrel roll action. It has a linked roll action.
That's right.
It is bizarre, but that is the way it works.
So the man just loves his stress.
Yeah. Range 1 into Nash Windrider is going to be 3 dice. Oh, man, if you didn't have that jam, that would have been beautiful.
It goes.
Oh, it's going through. Nash is taking a hit. Nash not doing. It would be really funny if Cad killed Nash here and had to get 2 more stress. I kind of wish that happened.
Grievous into Valen range 2. Is this an outmaneuver Grievous? Sure is, with the reroll. Hit, crit.
Oh, nope. Not reroll that one. Yeah. Wrong button there, Luke. Valen needs paint.
All right, hit crit into Valen.
Show me direct.
Damage engine.
Yeah,
here's the problem. You got so many ships on 1, but you're not able to get them off the board.
Yeah. Wampa being alive still is definitely a bummer. Valen could take an action. He could focus or evade. I don't think either one will matter.
Valen can't take an action, right? Because he's not...
He can. He got shot at.
Okay.
Valen's ability works on himself. It's a friendly ship at range 0 to 1 defends. After damage is resolved.
Reason to, though. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. If he had another shot, then the evade would be nice, but he doesn't. So the range 2 shot into Nash on a dream. Or the 1, yeah.
I think you take that shot, right?
In the Nash?
Yeah.
I'm taking the shot in Nash. Yeah, are you kidding me? You gotta try. It's 2 dice, sure, but like you know, anything can happen.
2 hits.
Nope, just one. Didn't calculate because he bumped himself. Oh. If that wasn't independent, if that was network calculation there. Oh, man.
1 hit.
You better calculate. Oh,
wait,
deplete.
you rolled too many.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Yeah, there you go. 3 eyes. 3 eyes. Oh.
Evaded.
Nash is living on a hope and a prayer right now. He is a dream maker. I don't know what I'm going for here.
Only
Anyways.
range 3 into the Jingoist.
See if you can pop a lucky crit through, maybe. Nope.
1
Just
hit.
one.
And that is.
Then with the focus, he's got evades for days. Is it Wampin time? It's Wampin time.
Wampa does get a shot. 3 dice. And a reroll. Into the red bombardment drone.
Wampin time, as the kids say. Oh my gosh! Holy crap!
Okay. 2
Double crits. That's gonna be a dropped crate, unfortunately. Don't like that at all. Pop in the range 1 bubble. Chris gets to put that down. Wherever. We have a panic pilot. Cool. Cool.
And a
And
stunned.
stunned pilot.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
So stun pilot kind of negates struts here. With the exception of if he lands on something, he can stay there. He has to take the 1 damage from stun, but then if he never moves again, he's fine.
Yeah. Sloan sucks. I hate Sloan.
Sloan is like Homelander. Oh, season finale tomorrow of The Boys. Good reminder. See some more scoring. It is 9-4 after the end of the round. We got 2 crates on the good guys, 1 crate on the bad guys.
Well, here's the thing.
Team.
I think Chris is actually at the advantage right now.
I don't disagree with you. The only thing I think that I'm worried about if I'm Chris here is maybe the bombardment drone hitting or the bombardment drone's gonna hit that Jingoist. He's about to chuck one right in front of the Jingoist. If you get unlucky, then yeah. But other than that, I mean, I guess CAD could turn towards Wampa here. The bombardment drone could turn towards Wampa. I guess you could get shots on Wampa. But the yellow bombardment drone and Grievous are kind of in each other's ways. If they moved at the same time, Grievous could move through him, but the bombardment drone has to go first. There's a lot of low health, big point ships on Lou's side. He's got to try to keep him alive. The good thing if you're Lou is Rack isn't going to get mods. Rack is still stressed out the nines. Probably going to see like a 1 or 2 bank from Rack. Try to clear 1 stress and still have a shot. But also, Axel, they're good guys because one's playing for Team NJO, which is
they're all bad guys.
the heroes of this event. Team NJO. Chaff goes away. What's the fastest blue you can do on a hyena? 3?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't hate a 3 straight from yellow. I think that clears.
Yeah, that's my question though.
I'm
I
like,
think you drop a prox here and hope it catches rack. Does the one back catch
no,
rack?
no.
I think it does.
I think you launch
Oh no,
into
you.
the
Oh yeah, you're
Jingoist.
right. You go
Yeah,
into the jingles. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
You're
right.
chucking this baby forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. You try to pop that yellow Jingoist.
Axel Prime says NJO is just new Jedi lies.
Well, I mean, there's a
Oh
reason Axel
shit.
Prime. There's a reason Axel Prime wasn't good enough to get the call. You know,
Oh.
wasn't good enough to get the call from NJO. He's a hater. I mean, what are you gonna do? Grievous goes after Valen and Rat chase. I don't know if Rat can close that much on Grievous though. I guess you get too hard, but that puts you in danger of hitting that gas cloud. Against your lies. Yeah. Well, you know, broken clocks right twice a day.
Such a dad response.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Axel Prime out here trying to spread propaganda and act
Oh, and
like
you're
Team
not.
NJO. Act like Team NJO isn't gonna sweep this whole thing, man. Who the fuck is that guy?
I think rack is probably just one forwarding.
Yeah, or like a one bank maybe.
There's so many stress tokens on this map.
Yeah, this game is just the game of no actions. You know, it is funny that I feel like we've been watching this for like an hour and a half, but it's 9 to 4.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think Chris has the lead theoretically, is because it's been a long time and we're coming to the nitty gritty now, and Lou hasn't built up an overwhelming lead.
The only way this swings right now is if you can. I mean, if you pop one of these, if you can somehow get lucky, pop the Jingoist, chase down Nash, 7 points. It still feels like not enough.
This goes to Chris.
System phase. Come on, bombardment drones, do your thing. Nope, we just dropped it on rack.
He's going back.
Going back. Ooh, going for rack, huh? I don't think that hits. No, it does. Thank God. Thank God. All right.
Whew. That's
Damage and
close.
2 dice in the rear admiral. I know. That's why I was going to go forward with it, because I'm like, man, that's too close to me back. But, oh, 3 damage into rack. He's on 2.
I think you too hard yellow left and try to get this kill.
I mean, well, you got to hope that's what he did. He's already dialed in. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he knew he was going back, like we were operating on the premise that he was going
True.
down towards
True.
the Jingoist.
He does have knowledge of his own moves. I
So,
have to assume
that 8 points from rack would be an absolute
8 points would be a game changer.
game
Yeah,
buster. Yeah.
You get 8 points on rack, the game is pretty over unless you can get Grievous and Cad down, which isn't impossible. Grievous is on 1, Cad's on 4. I mean, evade here, right? Turn away, evade, hide behind the cloud. You're on one.
He looks at his own damage tickets and he's like, I think I'm gonna evade. Should probably evade. Can't do the interceptor evade boost because he's got sensitive controls. Sensitive guy, that Nash.
You know, we've all got a sensitive side. I don't hate sensitive controls in the lower initiatives. That's all right.
It's fine. It's a little boring. Hate
Hey,
that for
turn.
Valen.
Yeah, Valen is... If he's not careful, Valen's about to get blasted by Grievous.
That natty lady? Nat 1 lady? The Nat 1 lady? How do you think you say that, Pep? Thanks for the follow.
I'm trying to figure that out myself. I'm going to go with the natty lady.
See,
I think it's an I.
My first thing was the natty lady. That was
I think it's... Yeah. I think it's an I. I think it's like a 1 is an I thing. We just did it too hard from the bombardment drone.
There it is.
I hate sensitive controls that make me plan more than I have to.
Like a natural 1. Okay, so it's Nat 1. Natural 1.
Nat 1. All right. Well, Nat 1 lady. Yeah, all right. Cool.
Yeah, like a D&D, cool. Everything's gone terribly wrong.
Yeah. Bad stuff's happening. Yeah, General Sherman, I do agree with that. And sensitive and vectored cannon, same thing of like, I love both upgrades, but like playing more than 2 games in a row with like multiple ships that have them, I get so tired of like, oh my god, I have too many options. Ended up overlapping only enemy ships, so we can't get the red calculate. If he wants it, he's gonna take it. Yeah, he's taking it. Pathfinder better than D&D. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I don't disagree. It's preference, but like, you know. Yeah, Jingoist doesn't go anywhere either. Takes a red focus.
That sets up nicely if red can live. Sets up nicely for procs.
Yep. I mean, you've got 3 health. You're gonna take a shot from Wampo that you can neuter a little bit. Not impossible to live. Hard. When Vectored first came out, Vectored Cannons, I was trying 3 Vectored A-Wings and a VCX for a while. I think I played on an NCX at least once. And it's a fun list, but like it took, man, it was a lot of thought. Ban system phase movement. Once again, Velvet Buddha is saying ban anything that I'm bad at playing against.
God damn, these captains just go so hard on each other. Boost focus.
Probably boost. Just focus, huh? All right.
I don't hate that. You don't want to get rerolls if it doesn't go well.
Who's still flying at us? Are they good?
I like this setup here. To be honest, I'm terrible against Adas. Well, who's good against Adas?
Yeah, is anyone still flying them? That's my question. Are they still being flown? I don't see them that much.
Yeah, not all that much.
Are they good? Someone tell me if they're good. Obi-Wan, yeah. All right, I see Obi-Wan a lot. Shaq T is the only Ada I have a problem with because she's just like token stack the pilot. But
here's Rack. If I'm Rack, I'm shooting at red. I'm trying to get red off this field so I don't get flushed with a Proxmine next turn.
You kind of have to. I mean, no one else is damaged, I don't believe. Yeah, DFS. I mean, CAD's damaged, but range 3 unlikely to really do much. Ion locks and getting ions is good. That is true.
You're crazy.
Limbo talking about Tom Baker.
I don't hate that move. I don't love that move. Some guts, guys. Call it how it is. That move was absolute dog shit. I think if you've been watching the stream a while,
we'll call it shit out, man.
I'm not.
General Sherman saying that we're being too weak. General Sherman prefers that we burn everything down behind us.
Yeah, I've definitely lost viewers before for expressing my opinions on their play, so I mean, we're not so reserved. Has anyone seen runs lately? No,
Renz. Oh no, poor Renz.
because I just said that the list was boring.
I don't love that you guys always say you don't love things. I mean, we could be lukewarm on stuff. Is that what you want me to say? I could say like lukewarm, you know.
Yeah, here's the problem: is I'll say I don't like something, and then it'll get like 10 hits. I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess.
I think, yeah, Brendo did not like BB-8, man. That was out of nowhere.
I hope
8 on
BB-8
BB-8
burns in hell.
out of fucking nowhere. It's just holy shit, dude. Who has that strong feelings about a soccer ball?
2 hits. 2 evades! Oh, for
Wrong.
once in their life, Lou finds the squigs.
I love Hyena Bombers. This is my guilty pleasure in X-Wing. Just something with the Hyena Bomber I just like a lot. I'm not a huge CIS player, but like the stat line, the options. Hyena Bombers, very good ship. I do like them.
Is this going to be a strain or a deplete here?
Deplete. Because you can't, like, even with the strain, you're probably not getting a damage through because you can't mod your attack. I was just going to get rid of the calculate.
Vulture, so that's a hot shot, right?
I think he just chose to get rid of the green token instead of take the strain / deplete.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. The Jingoist does give you the option. I think you have to say it first. You still have to declare.
Sure.
You got to declare it being, I'm going to give you a strain unless you remove the token. But
all right, into Wampa, turning off Wampa's extra die. This is Cad Bane.
No, always sad to see people go, but
We're not quit this stream before he quit X-Wing. He quit the stream well into 2.0.
This is a tractor beam shot?
Yes.
3 dice. Won't do anything, but it does turn off the charge, which I think you're okay with.
Yeah.
Try to keep red alive as long as you can. It's going to be range 3 Grievous into...
This is an important shot.
Valen.
And it's a good one for Lou. Valen needs to find 3 squigs.
Does he have the squiggles?
2 squigs.
No! Man, what a roll. That's a great roll.
Down goes Valen, and that is out of Sloan range as well. And now,
suck it, Sloan.
NJO can take the win here. With this
NJO
shot from the Hyena, if it's 2 hits, down goes Chiranu, and then the objective point score would send Lou over the edge.
Look, there's a reason I picked Lou. I knew Lou was, dare I say, the best CIS player in the draft pool. Lou's going to get out here.
Shot on Wampa to waste our time.
Give me some wins.
Oh, a crit.
Oh my god.
Elusive.
Oh, Wampa's dropping a crate. Oh, elusive, yeah.
Wampa
cool,
takes a crit. It's a something.
Sensor array. And that crate goes away.
Down goes the crate.
Ray, Cova, Poverdrive. I'll tell you what, Kaz is a lot of fun. If you get like Notorious Kaz with a Procket, Kaz is a lot of fun.
All right. This yellow shot. This yellow hyena. For fuck's sake, shoot the yellow hyena. None of these other shots matter at all.
Lou is building the tension because not only is he a good player.
I am so tired. These games have gone so long.
Not only a good player, but also a showman. The mini is lame and dumb. The fireball looks awesome. So cool to paint.
Range 0 shot, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Come on, Rack.
Obstructed,
Structural
but Rack
damage.
has structural, so it's still 2v0. If this is both paint, it's GG. There it is.
Yeah, Fireball, you can say whatever you want with the Fireball Velvet, but let's be honest. Let's look at your draft picks. The way you treat your players, I don't know if I really trust any opinions you're saying.
Rack takes 2. Rack is dead. That sends Lou to 19 points, and after Wampa's shot. As long as there is at least one collection, that will be game.
There is at least one collection.
Tecumseh says, we need a version of this game where we can redeem points to summon a wild card rando ship. It kind of sounds like he's describing a
The
gauntlet.
gauntlet? Yeah.
If only Tecumseh had been here for a while, he would know that this exists. Although that is just a money grab.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Some of those money
give a
grabs are
sub, you get
fine.
to blow up a bomb.
So that should be game. I don't know what we're waiting on here.
I don't know either. I mean, Wampa gets to shoot.
What? Oh, structural. Yes, of course.
Is there only one? Yeah, there's only one crate. So Wampa has to shoot green and has to get that crate dropped to extend the game.
Unfortunately, Weston did lose his matchup. He fought admirably. Jamo won his matchup earlier today in the longest game I've ever seen.
The game was so long. Oh, you can't shoot red. You can't shoot red. No, what are you doing?
Red says, no, I'm all right. Thanks. Yeah, Jamo and Hickman had a good game. It was just a long one.
Oh, there's a second thing. All right, there was no choice. Okay. So Lou wins 21-4, evening out the series 2-2. And this series is going to come down to a captain battle. Pim versus Crispy for the week 1 win.
Heck yeah, man. And after we beat Team Havoc, we're going to go on to beat Team Fox and Team Corgi and beat them all again. Team winning. So it's over. Yeah, and this does feel closer than before. I think 21-4 does not reflect how close this game was. But
As much as I hate Song